this episode of Haroon Eats and Travels. We hit up the streets of San Francisco to visit Halal Dasterkhan, the taste of Uzbekistan. This restaurant brings the atmosphere of Uzbek culture and Uzbek spirit to the streets of San Francisco, where we got our kebab on and our naan on with a variety of other different dishes. Come and grub with us.
Boy, it is cold out here, but we are out here in Ocean Beach, San Francisco. It is freezing. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, man. I have no idea why all these folks are walking and playing in the water, but we out here, man. It is a beautiful day, though. It isn't like freezing. I think I was over exaggerating a little bit, but there's definitely an overcast here today, and we did come here a little late, right? So we did come here a little later than we anticipated. So check out the waves, man. I don't think we're gonna be hanging out here for too long, man. I think Vanna's gonna be like, yeah, it's getting cold. Time to get back in the car and time to make our way elsewhere, you know? We shall see. It's gonna be kind of hard to get them, you know, back in the car since they just got here themselves. So I think we're gonna chill here for a while and just enjoy the sound of the waves, let the kids exert a little bit of energy. And I need to build up an appetite, so I'm gonna go for a little walk, man. Boy, finally made it back. Walking in the sand is not that easy, man. You already know.
After letting the kids run around and build up their appetite, I was ready to get my grub on. So we packed up and we got into the car and we headed over to Halal Dasterkhan. From where we were at Ocean Beach, Halal Dasterkhan is about a good 20-minute drive. But you know, I really like driving around the streets of San Francisco, so I don't mind a little tour of the city. The restaurant itself is located at 1098 Sutter Street in San Francisco. It's your typical city parking. If you could find parking on the street, that's a good look, but there are some garages around the area where you can park your car. The first thing you notice when you walk through the doors of Halal Dasterkhan is the aromatic smells of kebabs and bread. I was salivating. I was starving, man. The second thing, or maybe equally noticeable, is the decor here at Halal Dasterkhan. The owners made sure that they provide the atmosphere which exhibits Uzbek culture and the Uzbek spirit. From various shelves displaying Uzbek dolls and teacups to a variety of different wall decorations exhibiting clothing and paintings, as well as a variety of different beautiful plates. The owner and his team are originally from Bukhara in Uzbekistan. Not only did the owner want to bring you the unique combination of meats, vegetables, and fruits from Uzbekistan, they wanted to put on a display of the beautiful traditions and cultural heritage as well. While there were tables available for us to sit at, we decided to sit Majlis style on the floor with our legs crisscrossed. Alright guys, so we are here at Halal Dasterkhan, which specializes in Uzbeki food. They got everything from soups to dumplings, and of course, what I came here for, it's the kebabs, man. We've been here once, right, Vanna?
Yeah, and we loved it. It's so delicious.
And we've been wanting to come back to the city to just give it a try and also kind of give you a little showcase of what the food looks like and what it tastes like, and you might want to check it out here, man. I highly recommend it. Last time we had tried what? I know we tried the did we try the munti last time?
We tried the dumpling, which is
we did try the munti.
Right here. We did the dumpling.
And we did this one, right?
Yeah, we did the dumpling.
The Churchwara one, right? We did that.
And we had the lamb and chicken.
And this one.
Mix.
Did we get this one last time?
Yes, we did. That was good.
That was good as well. Menu items.
Okay, so all the things you see on the menu here, it's Uzbekistan.
Okay.
100%. Including the kebab, the bread, everything you see here. And something else, everything you see, we make it in the restaurant. Even the bread, even the desserts. So we don't buy nothing from outside. That's the good thing as well, you know, that we control our things.
Absolutely.
Maybe the most popular stuff, I would say, the most popular dish that you can try is this guy. This is kind of the most very traditional dish. So, rice mixed with veggies. On the top there is meat, mostly carrots.
Got it.
Yeah, and we have the traditional version, we make it on Thursdays. Also, the Kazan kebab is one of the specialists. So, this is also one traditional. What else? I would say the kebabs, maybe the lura mix. We are so famous with this guy, we sell it a lot.
Perfect.
And you already got one of it.
Absolutely.
I think you have experience about that. And of course the samsa. These things you guys need to try.
Samsa.
For sure.
Yes, all kind of samsa. We have all kind of, you know, meat or even veggie. We have the pumpkin version.
Yeah.
So all the choices exist, you know.
A little bit of something for everybody, right?
Yes.
A little bit of something for everybody.
This is the lula mix kebab.
Excellent.
I don't think
Awesome.
The dumpling soup as well.
Oh, perfect.
So I'm gonna get you pencils right now.
Thank you. This is the lamb and beef one. This is the chicken. So we have the Churchwater Soup right here, which is a ground beef dumpling with spices, onions, made out of wheat flour. So right here we have the kulcha naan, which is a fluffy flatbread baked with white and black sesame seeds. And this is the kulcha patir. It's a little bit thinner than the naan. It's a freshly baked layered with bread and butter. And again, it's made of flour and sesame seeds. It is. The fried chitwara is essentially the dumplings that are deep fried or something. And it's made out of ground beef and with spices and onions as well. And over here we got the lamb chopped samsa. So as you can see, you guys can see, you got the bone right there. It's pretty crazy looking. I'm gonna take one of these little fried dumplings. I think this comes with like a little dipping sauce. This is just ketchup. Let's see. Right?
So good.
So that is ketchup.
darling. Take the cereal box and cut out a square.
You see, I just broke that open. We got the ground beef. Yo, that's so good. Excellent. So, mommy, what do you think of that? I know you don't really typically like deep fry, but I saw the look on your face. And
It's actually really good. The last time we had the steamed dumpling, so today we thought we'd try something different, and it turned out really good.
Aileen, what do you think? Is it good? Should we get do you like the steamed ones or do you like this one? Do you like both? You like both?
Alright, you want to start with the ketchup?
So good. So now right now, guys, we got the lamb chopped samsa, which is essentially your desi samosa. If you're from Somalia, sambusa, we got the samsa here from Uzbekistan. So it is a turnover. But check this out. I won't eat it by the bone. So this actually has a whole lamb chop embedded in this thing, folded into this thing. We're gonna break this thing up if we can. Can I break it? Would you let me to break it? It's so pretty. I'm gonna do it. Oh. So not only is it filled with lamb chop, it's got it's stuffed with onions and carrots and actually minced meat itself. That looks amazing. So this is all minced lamb chop. So they chopped it all up, but they kept the bone in there with some of the meat that was hanging on there as well. But essentially everything is already emulsified and mixed in there. And give this a try. And again, this has carrots, onions, and of course the lamb chop. Whoa. Very cuminy. So it's got this very strong cuminy taste. You like onions and cumin and carrots. So one right here. The outside layer is very, very flaky. It's so good. I'm a fan of cumin, anything that has cumin in it, you know? So whenever I go to a restaurant that offers like a cumin lamb or a cumin dish, I always go for it. So this is good. It's really, really good. Want to try the kebab? This is the lamb kebab. This is a chicken one. One of each. You want a lamb one? And what do you want to try it with? You want to try it with this? Okay. So this is the kulcha patir and this is the kulcha naan, right? Kulcha patir is a little bit flakier. See the layers? You can just kind of open it up. It's all folded layer. It's a folded layer bread. Mariana, you already started eating with the. This is the lamb and beef kebab. You like it? Is it yummy? And you want to try it too? All right, go ahead. Go ahead, take it with your hand. Yeah, go ahead. And what do you want to eat it with? Can you eat it with that? Yeah, try that.
So what are you doing, Aideen? Are you putting it together?
So this, again, this is the kulcha patir, the lamb beef kebab. Oh man, nice and juicy. You can see that that is very fatty. That looks amazing. That looks really good. So I'm gonna give this a try. And this came with the dipping sauce as well. It looks like some salsa-based sauce, right? It looks really good. So I'm gonna add a little bit on the side there. I'm gonna take a piece of this bread, the kulcha patir, and oh man, wow. That's the one, right, Eddie? Oh man, that is the business. I'm telling you, this beef, lamb and beef kebab is very, very juicy, dude. It just usually kebabs like this, you know, they're harder to chew, but
This one just melts.
this is just so soft, man. You gotta try this. So I'm gonna try it with one of the naan pieces. So I'm gonna kind of crack it open a little bit. Just kind of stuff it in there like this. You know what I mean? I'm gonna dip it. What we're gonna do? I'm gonna take some of the peppers and the onions, and we're just gonna. So good. We're gonna try some of the chicken one, and again, ooh, the chicken looks just as juicy as the lamb and beef one. So this, oh, do you see that drip, 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 drip? So good. Look at the juices are dripping all over the place, man. Juices. It's so juicy. Let's see. Bro. Usually the chicken one is drier than the beef and lamb one. But bro, this is so juicy. I don't even know what part of the chicken they use. I don't know if it's chicken breast, but this thing just melts, bro.
It's like a. It's full of fat. But it's
Yeah,
juicy
right?
Fat.
It is,
good
right?
Fat. And very soft. Normally I don't like chicken kebabs because they're very dry, but this one is really soft. And very good.
And guess what? Guess what they have over here that you like?
They have rice and they have pickled onions. Pickled onions.
All up in there.
I've never had pickled onions.
It is. It's pickled onion, right? Pickled onions, and it's got the pickled pepper. This is pepper, right?
Well, like pickled with lemon juice or something.
It's like a vinegary. Yo, I think we pretty much tried everything. And surprisingly, that was actually pretty filling, right? I mean, we barely finished the bread, but it was filling. I think we're definitely gonna have to try dessert, but there's one last thing on this menu that we haven't tried, and that is the Churchwater Soup, which is a dumpling-based soup. So here's the Churchwater Soup, as you guys can see. Some dumplings, some carrots, some herbs and whatnot, and a clear broth soup.
Oh wow, it's refreshing. It's so light and delicious.
You like
It's
light?
cold now because we left it at the last minute. But I'm pretty sure it's delicious when it's nice and warm.
All right, guys. So to wrap up the night, we got some baklava, some Uzbeki style baklava. It's different than most of the baklavas that you're really accustomed to seeing. And yeah, dude, this looks bomb. It's filled with walnuts, and of course it's flaky, but it's got like a little bit of a thicker crust than your typical baklava, right? Look at the walnut at the top. This thing is a work of art, man. It's as big as my head, dude. This baklava is as big as my head. We're all gonna dig into this though, all right? All right, guys, so I'm gonna take a little piece. Look at that, nice and flaky. This thing right here is amazing, man. This thing is big. I just recommend ordering a baklava east. It's big, it's rich. I think even if you divided it into 4, check out the size. I already took a bite of this, but look how big this thing still is, bro. This thing is huge. Got the walnut at the top. How many thumbs up, Aideen?
I want to give a big shout out to Halal Dasterkhan and their staff for being so welcoming and letting us film. This place is amazing, the food is amazing, and the customer service is on point. If you haven't tried Uzbeki food before, this is the spot to go to. My favorite dish was the lula lamb beef kebab mix, along with the kulcha patir. And above all, the most important thing is that it's halal.
All right, fam, so that wraps up another episode of Haroon Eats and Travels. Here in the city, we hit up Halal Dasterkhan, Uzbeki cuisine here in San Francisco. Excellent food, excellent customer service. Definitely recommend you guys coming by and paying them a visit. Family loved it, the kids loved it. Of course, they are puckered out and they are tired, which I'm happy about, man. Hopefully they'll get some sleep and give us some, let us get some sleep as well. So anyways, family, until next time, it's getting dark. All right, peace, man.
If you enjoyed this video, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We definitely appreciate the love and support. Don't follow us on social media. Here's where to follow us. I appreciate it, guys. One love. Assalamu alaikum.